All right, so this is for real estate agents here, and just some simple math. Nice, my pretty fingers here like this. But wanted to show you something real quick. Let's say you're a real estate agent and you're actually not sticking your head in the sand. You're actually going to think about the fact that one day you're going to want to retire. Yes, I know you love real estate, and I know you're going to sell it forever and you're going to love it forever. But one day you're going to run out of energy. One day you're going to get older. One day you're going to be too tired to hustle like you are now. So let's say you're thinking about your retirement. So let's say you need X amount of money per month, right, to live. Let's say you're an agent and you've been saving money. Let's say you've saved $900,000. You've got $900,000 sitting out there in investments, and that's how much you were able to save. That's after tax money, okay? So 900 grand. And let's say you're gonna remove 4% a year, right? 4% per year coming out. That's about the amount that most financial analysts will say is the maximum amount you can pull out of your money, your savings that you have, and not actually decrease the amount of money that you have. So, right? So basically you're earning a higher return than that, and you're pulling out 4% a year. That would be $36,000 a year. 36 grand, okay? Per year, or 3 grand a month. 3 grand a month to live off of. Now that's not a lot of money to live off of. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because of what was shown to me is kind of sobering, the fact that I have to have 900 grand put away after taxes at 4% a year to have an extra 3 grand a month to live off of. Now that's not doing anything fun. 3 grand is, you can't even say it's surviving nowadays. And by the time you hit retirement, who knows? I mean, yeah, you might couple it with if you had a job or something, if you had a pension, if those are going to be left, or any Social Security, I doubt it. But that's just 3 grand a month, 900 grand to put away. Now I got to ask you, agents, how long would it take you, if you don't have 900 grand put away right now, how long would it take you to save 900 G's after taxes to put away? How long? If you're like most agents, I mean, most agents I know are closing to closing. Right? They may be putting away a little, but they're not putting away 900 grand. That's just to have 3 grand a month to live off of. Now that's a choice. You could live with that choice and you could run with that and what you're doing. But what about something a little different? What if there was a different way to get to this same number, this 3 grand a month, and it didn't involve having to save the money? You could actually work on generating wealth versus saving money. Would that be something that would be interesting to you? Yes? Okay, here's a different way of looking at it. What if you were able to generate another stream of revenue coming in by simply doing what you're doing, selling real estate and talking to agents? We're talking about a model where, with our company, eXp Realty, our revenue share program. I'm not even going to get into the stocks right now. I'm just going to talk about revenue share. What if with revenue share, what if you took a 2-year plan where for most of you to save 900,000, for most of you 900,000 would take a lifetime to save that, to put that away after taxes. What if we took a 2-year plan, 2 years, and we set a goal to recruit 3 agents a year to eXp, 3 agents per year. So 2 years, 3 agents a year would be 6 agents. Be on your first level, 6 agents. Okay? And those 6 agents, if they cap out, you can earn $2,800 per agent. So what is that? That is going to be equal to $16,800. $16,800 for the year. By the way, that would more than cover your cap. If you're wondering what your caps are, a cap on our what you pay into the brokerage is $16,000. If you recruited 6 cappers, it more than covers your cap for the year. You'd be operating at 100% on that. But now let's just say you don't just get paid on the first level. We get paid on levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just say those 6 agents each recruited 1 agent. Now, they weren't like you. Over a 2-year window, they weren't able to recruit 6 agents. Let's just say those agents could only recruit each 1 agent in 2 years. That's half an agent a year. Okay, so nothing superstar, nothing crazy. They just brought a friend with them, is all they did that came over from their broker. Okay, so those 6 agents each recruited 1 agent. That would be 6 more agents on your second level. And they were recruiters. You get paid $3,200. I'm sorry, cappers. You get paid $3,200 per capper. That would be $19,200. That number right there, those two added together, is 36 grand, or $3K a month. Now, it's the exact same numbers, 3 grand a month, but you got there 2 different ways. This way, this particular way right here, you're building wealth. Here, you're having to save. You're having to cut back on your lifestyle. You're having to scrimp. You're having to put it away. You're having to ride the waves in the stock market. You're having to be limited on the amount that you can take out. We're here, we're building wealth. We're not talking about saving. We're talking about building. So you have 2 options. You have an option to do as you're doing right now and work on putting away 900 grand after taxes, or you could do it our way, and you could go out and you could build a business, and you could show other agents how to build a business and other agents how to build their retirement. And see, it's a benefit, it's a blessing to agents of what we're doing. This is an agent-owned brokerage that is very agent-centric. But let's say you're telling me, say, you know what, 3 grand a month, I can't live off 3 grand a month. I'm going to need more than that. And I agree with you. You are going to need more than that. Let's just throw some other numbers on there. Let's say you really wanted to live well. Let's say you were going to need 15 grand a month. 15 grand a month is not going to make you rich, but you can at least live well, right? You can drive a nice car. You can go on nice vacations. You don't have to worry. You can buy great gifts for your kids, your grandkids, and hopefully maybe if you live long enough, your grandkids. You can have the best medical care. 15 grand a month. To do that, traditionally, with what you're doing now, you need to put away $4.5 million, because that times 4% would equal $180,000 a year, or 15K, that's a year, or 15,000 a month. Okay, 15,000 a month. Again, not rich, but you'd be living okay, right? How long was it going to take you to save $4.5 million? After tax, by the way, $4.5 million to put that away. Chances are, if you're older than the age of 35 or 40, you're probably not going to be able to do it unless you are just an absolute superstar and really cut back on expenditures and things like that. Maybe if you started when you were 18, you'd have a shot at putting that much away. If you're just a normal agent doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million a year, you might be able to get a shot at putting that away. But for the rest of us, no, not going to happen, right? I mean, I can tell you right now, if I was sold, you need to put away $4.5 million over the next, even 20 years. It's just not going to happen. That's the amount of money it would take for me putting away every single year after taxes. I would have to cut back. My life would suck. I'd be saving money to be the richest man in the graveyard. But what about a different way? Instead of saving to get there, right? You're saving this money and putting it away to get there. What if I took a different approach? I decided to build this income. I want this income coming in. I wanted to build it. And with EXP, with our revenue share, all right, what if you could build it? Well, let's talk about recruiting. What if, instead of a 2-year plan, we took a 3-year plan? Okay? For the next 3 years, get out of your comfort zone a little bit, and we decided we were going to recruit 10 agents. So 3 a year for 3 years. In fact, in the 3rd year, you got nuts and you recruited a 4th agent. Okay? So a total of 10 agents in 3 years. Multiply that times, and they're cappers, times 2,800. That would be $28,000. Okay? Now, what if those 10 agents, also because we get paid 7 levels deep, right? Just like Keller Williams and the others do, right? What if you, on the second level, those 10 agents each recruited 10 themselves? Now that would be 100 agents. Now, is that realistic? Are all 10 agents going to recruit 10? No, the numbers are going to work like this. One person is going to recruit 40 agents total. Another agent's going to recruit 30. Another agent's going to recruit 20. Another agent's going to recruit 10. And the other 6 will do 1 or 0, right? That's just how it works. That's the numbers game. It's how it works. But, you have, it's 80-20 rule. 20% will do 80% of the production. But that could happen, right? You could end up with 100 agents. If you recruited 10 good agents, you could easily end up with 100 agents on level 2. You take that times 3,200, that's $320,000. Add those two up together, it's $348,000 or $1,000 a day. $1,000 per day, or $30,000 per month. Well, whoa. I mean, we're talking about recruiting 10 agents who are cappers, who also go out and recruit 100 agents who are cappers. If you don't know how you cap, in EXP, you cap at $16,000. To get to $16,000, it's roughly $2.7 million in production, okay? So it's not like earth-shattering, not like you're out there killing it. It's a very average number. That's with a 3% commission. 2.7 million in production would cap you out. So let's just say, oh my gosh, well, these numbers are using capping agents, right? What if you can't recruit a capper? What if you can only recruit agents that are doing like 1.3 million in production? Instead of 2.7 million in production, they only do 1.3 million in production. I mean, cut these numbers in half. Instead of 348,000, right? We do 174,000. 174,000 a year, or about $500 a day, or roughly $15,000 a month for agents that aren't cappers. There's your $15,000. Here they are. You could put away $4.5 million after taxes by saving, busting your hump, getting after it, and doing that. Or, I mean, how long does that plan take? A lifetime? What if you did a 3-year plan? You do a 3-year plan, and you go out and you get uncomfortable, and you work with us, and we help you recruit yourself some agents that are interested in doing exactly what you're doing. Which plan is better? Which one's more doable for you? I know which plan we've picked, and it's this one. And we're super excited already. We've got over 30 right now that have joined us, and more coming on board. We got several more onboarding. So we're super excited for this plan to help agents get in the position that brokers have been in for years. Building your own company within our company, but not bringing on a team of agents where you're taking a piece of their money. No, not that. Showing agents how they can grow their own business, their own company inside a company, and have retirement and have revenue share. And oh, by the way, this pays you while you're working still too. It's not like it's put away simply for retirement. You earn this money starting now. If you got after it, went after this, and you did this in a year, it would be paying you. And that's what we're doing. Our revenue share program is an incredible program. And oh, by the way, there's levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not even talking about that money right now. We're just talking about something very simple. If you're interested in seeing how this works, and if what I really tell agents to do is, let's take your numbers that you've done over the last couple years, and let's plug them into the EXP model and see what your income would have been, where you would have sat, what you would have earned, and also how this plan can work for you. So I know the video was long. I'll probably chop it up into shorter parts, but get back to us. Somewhere on here is a link, some way to reach out to us. I'd love to sit down and show you how this can work for you and your family, on how real estate is not just a job, it is a business, and how without becoming a broker, you can have all the benefits of a broker. So thanks, have a good one, we'll talk to you soon.